Hey guys, I want to talk about business strategy today. Have you ever wondered why delicious soda fizzes, why it's bubbly? Because if you think about it, someone came up with a drink and then it probably tasted fine and they decided to add carbonation. All that would do, it seems at the surface, is increase the production cost of your product for something that doesn't really inherently make it any better. A lot of you are probably going to say, oh, ridiculous. Coke and other sodas taste way better carbonated. Flat drinks are horrible. And yes, that is what you should think. Had sodas never been carbonated, take water for example, which was not carbonated until recent times for the most part, and you grew up your whole life drinking soda that was flat, and then one day a company came out and made a carbonated soda, you probably would prefer the flat soda. And I used water as an example because water had been flat your whole life, and there's more expensive waters that add carbon to it, and they're not as preferred. In fact, a lot of people will even have flat water over carbonated water when offered both at the same price. So why did soda companies add carbonation to their drinks? Why would they add the extra cost for something that doesn't necessarily make it better? And how can you apply that reasoning, once I tell you what it is, to your company to help you succeed the way they have? The answer is perishability. When you have a soda product, it's really not perishable. You can open it up, drink some, set it down for a few hours, drink some more. Let's assume there's no carbonation, so it's already flat, so nothing really changes. You could wait a few days, drink some more. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's doable. And there's no real need for you to open the second can until you finish the first one. Now say they add a product, such as carbonation, that expires after maybe an hour. Now they've taken the lifespan of this product, which could have been something that was gradually sipped on all day, to about a 1 hour product. And even if you have half of it left, if it's flat, you're not going to drink it. There's perceived value in the carbonation, even though there isn't really any value, and you could drink the flat soda just as you could drink the carbonated soda. But because your perceived value is lost and the product is no longer in its good state, you will most likely go get another soda and throw the first one away because it's flat, even though there's nothing wrong with that inherently. So they had a product where they could sell enough soda that say you're drinking soda every day. You might drink 200 a year, assuming you have some, go to bed, wake up, have some, whatever. If you're drinking soda often though, and it is perishable and the lifespan is now 1 hour because it'll go flat, you're forced to not only drink more frequently, but also get rid of product you haven't even finished and replace it. Now you might go through a whole carton of cans in a week as opposed to 3 weeks. So they've increased your consumption time, or they've increased your consumption rate, and therefore you have to buy much more product. I'd be willing to bet their sales quadrupled by adding carbonation. And even though it costs them more to carbonate a drink than leave it flat, they're making a lot more money now because of the perceived value of carbonation. There's something very important though when it comes to adding things like this to your product. You can't, there's two ways to do this. One of them will work and one of them won't. You can't take away something that is natural about the product or expected about the product. That is not a good way to monetize on this, and it will fail. A lot of app developers making games will try this method. They will take a basic feature that should be expected about the app and lock it up under an in-app purchase, and then the user doesn't even get the full functionality of the app. You should only ever, in business, offer premium features at a premium cost. So if I have, say, a nail polish company, I should not add a product where the bottle of polish hardens and goes bad after, say, a month. So you have to go buy a new nail polish bottle when it should have lasted 2 years. That is taking away something expected. I should, however, add a premium feature, and the premium feature can go away, and the product is still fine, but the perceived value is gone and they'll replace it. For example, adding a premium feature of carbonation. It goes away, you still have soda, but you're not going to drink it. So don't take away something that's expected. Instead, add something that's premium and have that be your diminishing feature. So when it comes to business, it's very important not to just to have your product and sell it, but to also think about what are the key components to where I make money? How can I tweak them? How can I change things to drastically affect these numbers? For Coke, it's units sold per year. Okay, how can we get people to buy more units? Well, we get them to drink more. That's not an easy task. But what if we could get them to open cans more often by throwing away the old ones before they're finished? That's a relatively easy task. You add something, make it perishable, good to go, piece of cake. So be thinking about these things in your business. What can I add that's a premium feature that will increase the consumption rate so they have to replace the product quicker? And it might not just have to do with consumption rate. You got to look at all the factors that go into what's generating revenue for your company and which of those you can tweak. In this case, it was consumption rate, number of bottles consumed per year, or purchased per year at least. Probably not consuming about half of what you buy with these due to them going flat, but that's just one aspect you can look at. There's all sorts of variables when it comes to revenue generation models. You got to look at all of them. You got to look at how can I tweak these, but this is one good way is adding perceived expiring value. And when it expires, it has to be replaced. And if you're selling a product where the user buys multiple copies of it, that's a very good tactic. So you won't find this anywhere online, at least as of now. After I upload this video, you might, but there's not much on why soda companies add carbonation. This is all just my own thoughts and just from observing the situation. I believe it to be true, but I think that's why they do it, and I think knowing that can help you a lot in your business, hopefully. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you're interested in hearing more of my videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll be posting all sorts of stuff related to business and other things. So check out my channel, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.